Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. If you're new here, hello, my name is Margaret. I am a reselling homeschooling mom, and I recently moved from Texas to Colorado, and I tried doing a live video maybe last week, but the Wi-Fi hadn't been fully set up in the house yet. So I'm hoping, crossing fingers, that this is going to come through okay. So I'm counting on y'all in the chat, because I am live, to let me know how it looks and how it sounds, and then I can go forward. So I started a video, I believe it was last week at some point, or maybe a couple days after we moved in, and it was horrible. So the video was horrible, the audio was in and out. So I just wanted to test this and see how the live stream is now that I finally have the Wi-Fi set up. This is all new, and I know I've been away for a while. Hello, everybody in the chat. And if you're new and you're like, I don't know you, and I don't know all these people you're talking to, I've got a bazillion other videos. This is going to be a bit of a chat. I'm going to be sharing the progress of what's been going on with the move and just everything going forward, because I'm just keeping up with everybody. It's been a little bit, probably, let's see, March, we came over to Colorado to start we came in March, and then we came again in May to start finding a place to live here in Colorado. We moved from Texas to Colorado. And yeah, like I said, we came twice. And pretty much at that point, I put a lot of the business on hold. And when I say business, I mean everything I do. As far as YouTube stuff and eBay, I put all my reselling stuff on vacation mode. And it's been good and challenging all at the same time. So looking in the chat. Okay, looks good. Yay. Thank you so much. Hello. I'm going to come say hi in the chat in just a second, because you know me. I finally got diagnosed with ADHD, which, has been something you probably, especially if you watched me forever, you know that I can get off topic very, very easily. And so finally did go and get tested and diagnosed, and actually got some medication to help, which we'll get into that. Well, here we go with the squirrel, right? I have shared multiple times that I'm very hesitant about medication and things like that, but I thought I would go ahead and give it a try, and it's been really good. So yay. Hi in the chat. These are fingers waving at you guys in the chat. I'll be right there. What was I saying again? Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay. So I put everything on hold, and this is one of the things that I have shared with you from the get-go. A little bit of my backstory, especially if you're new. I used to be a public school teacher. I quit teaching to start staying home with my kids when my eldest was going into kindergarten. So my kids were 5 and 2 or 3 at the time, and very quickly learned I was not built to be a housewife, a stay-at-home mom. So I still did, a lot of the stuff with my kids, volunteering up at the school and whatnot with my children. And then I just got to the point where I didn't feel comfortable asking for money from my, at the time, husband. And I wanted to just pull a little bit of that into it, because I have comments from a few people saying, it's a man's honor and whatever to provide for his family, blah, blah, blah. But that is not how all partners operate. It's not just men, not just women, but not everything happens that way. And also, not every person feels comfortable asking and taking in that way. So it just depends on the dynamic of the family and the person. And I just was not, I had always been raised to be independent and have my own money and to be able to take care of myself. Pardon me. I'm still getting used to the Colorado. So if I sniffle a little or clear my throat, that's that. Where was I? So yeah. So I realized really, really quickly that I was going to need to start making my own money. And I started going to garage sales and picking up things and selling them. And then slowly, I really do have a point, I promise. My point that I'm getting to is going to be how I was able to put everything on hold for all these months and still be okay. That's the point I'm getting at. So I, started slowly building my, why do women feel like we have to put quotes, my business, but it's my business. I slowly started building what I have now, which is, reselling. I also do print on demand, affiliate stuff, YouTube, multiple YouTube channels. And it's something that I've built over the last 10 years, initially without even realizing it. Initially, I started reselling just to make 200 bucks a week so I could go to Starbucks. And then I started YouTubing because I was boring all my friends who didn't understand anything about garage sales and reselling. And so I started the channel. And so slowly things started morphing. And then I started doing print on demand because not hard times necessarily, but we all have things that come up in our life where we have to take a step back and we can't devote the time and energy to all of the things that we're doing. And this is one of those times for me. So because I had so much stuff built up in place over these last, number of years, I've been able to take a step back from pushing work. I call it work. Is the chat frozen? Oh no, you guys keep, I know I'm talking, maybe you're just listening. Let me know in the chat, like everything's good, or am I just talking to him and you're seeing like, that's static. Where was I going? Oh gosh, here we go. I started going live without notes. Oh yeah, I remember now. So all of the things that built up to where I am now. Okay, good. Everything's good. And I talked to my sister about this a lot because she has had so many endeavors, so many interesting things in her life that she's done, and like she's built up multiple businesses. She's sold businesses. She's built up organizations. Her beekeeping organization she built from the ground up. There was nothing. She became yoga and yoga certified. She learned vibrational sound therapy. She's got all of these amazing things that she does or has done. And then now she's back in school to she's doing accounting. And we've had this conversation where she's like, I have all of these different things, but it's like none of them are uh lucrative. Now, I disagree with her. I think that she could have taken any of those and just ran with them. But I firmly believe that all the different experiences and things you learn in your life all kind of build towards something, right? And so that's now I can see all of these things that have happened over the last 10 years have brought me to this ability for where I am today. And long story short, not that long really, but yeah, so that's kind of how I've been able to take a break. Now, has my financial situation, like, believe me, things have like tanked a lot, but it's been enough for me to, get my bills paid and get our move situated over here. Pardon me. It's so dry in Colorado that I'm very always dehydrated. Pardon me. Oh, it froze for a minute. Okay. Y'all keep me posted. Let me know. Pardon me. So yeah, that's that part of the story. Anyway, so I am going to be starting back up hopefully very soon, because during this time that I've taken a break, it's really given me a good time to reflect on what I have been doing and if it felt authentic. And I think I shared this in one of the last videos I put out, where I started feeling like a lot of the YouTube, I think that's a problem too, is like you start, okay, here's the secret. I don't watch a whole lot of other YouTubers, or I didn't. And then Juan would always tell me like, no, you need to get on and like watch your competition. Like, I don't see it as competition, but see what everybody else is doing, see what's, and I get the positives to that, but I think I was starting to kind of take it in a different direction where it was sort of like a comparing thing, which I know is not good for myself, because then I'm like, oh, this person is this and this person is that. And it's just not me. So it didn't feel really good and it didn't feel very authentic for me. So I would start putting out some videos. I put out some videos that I just didn't feel like me, but I felt like, well, this is what everyone's doing that's successful. So I think that's what I should do. And yeah, I didn't. So when I did take a break, or when I was starting to slow down because of the move, it became more and more challenging for me to get videos to put out because I didn't want to keep doing it that way. And yeah. And then at the same time, I know a lot of the newer subscribers, that's what they're there for. And so I I did worry. I was like, well, if I just start coming on live like I used to a lot, then I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers. But honestly, at this point, it's just, I just, life's too short, right? I just want to, hi guys in the chat. Hi, hi. I just want to be able to, just like, here I am, right? This is me, take it or leave it. I'm going to be doing a little more live stuff. I'll be doing still my tutorial stuff because I enjoy that. And then another area that I'm going to be retooling is like the kinds of things I pick up during this move. Oh my gosh. During this move, I really got a chance to take a look at everything. I would show you my room right now, but I decided that before we moved, I downsized a ton, but I still have a lot of inventory, unlisted and listed. And I think I'm going to downsize a lot of it too, because it just did not feel good to move all of it. And it didn't, I don't know. I want to pick up things that are going to sell, but I also want to pick up things that I enjoy selling and I enjoy taking photographs of. So I have got a ton of inventory that's both listed and unlisted that, when you've got inventory that you just can't, you just don't like it and you don't want to go take pictures of it and you don't want to list it and I don't want that feeling anymore. I just want to be able to sell the things I want to sell and enjoy the things I'm finding. So that is next. But first, I'm getting this house in order. First thing, house. Second thing, work stuff. So I still haven't turned my eBay and my other stores back on because I just can't think about like getting a cha-ching and then the stress of like, okay, where are the boxes? Where are the things? I got to go figure this out. So I am taking my time to retool all of this. I'm going to come in the chat in just a minute. So don't bounce out of here if you're wanting to talk. Ah, hello. I see Thelma. So I have to say hi. Hi, Thelma. Mm, thank you for that nice compliment. Okay, what next? What was I going to say? Oh, I am going to an event tonight, which I'm going to tell you I'm a little nervous about. So what is her name? I'm going to look it up on Instagram. I'm cheating. There's in Colorado Springs tonight. I don't know if you're in Colorado. There's an eBay advertising event, an eBay meetup, and I am going to go to that. Okay, so here, let me tell you why I'm nervous. I can talk to you like this, but in person, I'm not really very good with that. I get really, I don't want to say, I get nervous, but yeah. So we'll see how it goes. If you're watching and you're going to be there, be kind, because I've gone to things before. Oh, how do I put this? How can I put it? You know what? Why do I need to put? I was thinking, how do I put this delicately? I hesitate to collaborate with people. And it's not out of selfishness. Maybe it is, but it's more about having been burned. Like I'm a very like open and trusting kind of person. And I have extended that to people and tried collaborating and being, it sounds, I don't care how it sounds, but feeling like I'm being generous with my time and helping people. And I've had that um, multiple times in this realm taken and I end up feeling taken advantage of or just kind of negative things happen or people are talking bad about you or blah blah blah. So I'm always very hesitant to collaborate with people, whether on YouTube or I don't know, because of the experiences that I've had. And maybe it's just that I need to be better about um, learning how to read people or putting it more, I don't know. Um, so I do get a little nervous. So that's why I used to do a lot more collaboration with other people, but I don't as much anymore. So that's that. But it's honest, it's true. Hi. Okay, I'm coming in there. Yeah, see, so I'm not alone. And it's just Mm, I don't know, but I don't wanna change who I am. I wanna be able to be it sounds really arrogant when you say it, right? Like, if you've seen, the second Guardians of the Galaxy where Kurt Russell's character is talking about his planet and Drax says, Yes, I'm also very humble or something like that. But I really, I do feel like that. I just want to continue being able to be that way without, it's just on me. I've got to figure out how to recognize, when somebody is, and I want to help people. That's the thing. That's the problem. I want people to be successful. Um, and I want people to, I think that's the line. It's like, I want people to be successful at, at doing it themselves, like teach a man to fish kind of deal, not to the point where um, they want me to do it for them. I think that's part of um, the problem with some of it. I don't get into that anyway. So, so I am nervous about that because I know there are going to be some people there this evening that I'm excited to meet. All right, I'll just leave it there for that. So that's going on. I am going to that. It's about eBay promoted listings or something like that, which I'm, honest to goodness, I'm really not that interested in. But I'm going because I want to, I do want to meet some of the people that are going to be there. I think there's only about 20 people. I don't know. It'd just be nice, I think, to get out, and who knows? I may be surprised by this eBay event and it might be more interesting than I think. I don't know. What do you think? Would you go to a 3-hour eBay event that's focused on promoted listings? Sounds thrilling. um, take the good, leave the rest. That's right, Thelma. Okay, I'm gonna come into the chat here in 1 second. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was gonna say. Getting the house together, gonna get the business back together, and like just try to do it. I remember. If you follow me on Instagram, my sister and I are going to be starting a podcast. We were actually supposed to record our first episode Monday, but things happened. And so we just have to give each other grace and know, like, we're going to try to collaborate on something new. And we're really excited about that. And it's going to be on a new channel. So we're going to have a YouTube channel for it as well. But we're also going to be figuring out how to stream it, like on Spotify and places like that. So it's a whole new learning experience for both of us. And she wrote up a whole thing. I'm not very good at explaining things like that. But it's, oh gosh, what did she say? I'm going to read it. How about I read it to you? She's way better at explaining things than I am. Where we go. Here we go. Oh, in our podcast, sounds so funny. In our podcast, we explore the dance between vulnerability and self-perception, shaping our relationships, personal growth, and well-being through relatable conversations. We're going to offer tools, insights, and inspirations for navigating life's challenges, discovering your true self, and fostering meaningful connections. So we're really excited. She makes it sound super fancy. Basically, we're going to sit and we're going to talk about life stuff and how we get through things together because you can't see all the comments. Oh no. Because we were talking and I feel like I shared this, maybe it was on Instagram, but I felt like everybody needs the kind of connection that she and I have. And I have a friend named Mary as well. And so I just say everybody, needs a Mary, everybody needs an Elaine, and so I said, I really want people to have that. Like, because you can hear the way she and I bounce ideas off each other and how we I want to say use each other, but we go to each other we talk every single day and all of life's ups and downs and goods and bads, and just to have somebody to help you see the perspective and the positives and the negatives and the growth and all of this. And then we're going to have like a special email set up so that we could have guests come on, or if you want to send like a question via like an audio clip that we can. So it's going to be really, really cool. I think I'm excited about it. In my mind, it's going to be really cool. It's probably going to take time to build and to get because I know nothing about a podcast, but it's going to be fun. Pardon. Okay, I'm going to peek in the chat, and then I promised the kids we were going to go get some lunch. So, hello, Gina. Hello. Hello, Gildy. Nice to see you. And bunch of carrots. Hi, Chrissy, the Scottish magpie. Okay, let's see. Do. Sounds good. Hi, Kathy Bradshaw. Lots of hellos and everybody. Hello, Dave. How's it going? Okay, the chat froze for a little bit, and we're rolling through that. You're vacationing in Colorado, getting ready to go thrifting right now. We went to some garage sales. The garage selling has been really good. I actually got 2 quilts. Oh, I found a quilt in Colorado Springs when we came in May. And then I found 2 quilts at a garage sale last Saturday. I paid $5 a piece for them. Handmade quilts. Really nice. Okay, let's see. Do. Yes, Yvonne is going too. So that's one of the people I'm looking forward to meeting in real life. So it'll be nice. And then I think too, because it's just me. Like I've met Thelma in real life. We're just, but then sometimes when you meet people in real life, this sounds super weird. It is really weird. I think everybody should have a YouTube channel and everybody should go somewhere that somebody knows you, but you don't know them, and have them come up to you. I think it's really cool. I enjoy meeting people like that, but it's very surreal because it's just me, right? Like Thelma, I'm sure this happens to you too. And so it's weird to go into a place where people know who you are, but you don't know who they are. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you. I'll wash my hairs today. Thanks, Thelma. She says, you look fabulous, darling. Thank you. Let's see. Hello. Yvonne's going, yes. Rocky Mountain Values. Hello. Are you going to be there? I feel like you were in that chat too on Instagram. Okay. Oh, it jumped. Hang on. I've been on the the brunt of that. Yeah. As far as Thelma says, I've been on the brunt of that, where you feel like you're helping somebody, you're working with somebody, collabing with somebody, and then they kind of take advantage. I mean, I've had situations where, and I also don't do a whole lot of promotional videos for companies anymore. I actually had Timu reach out to me, which maybe was a mistake that I didn't turn them down, but I was like, you know what, fine. Cause I don't like the pressure. The whole point of me doing my own thing is that I don't like having like the pressure or a timeline or somebody telling me like I have a deadline and then I have to have a video present and I have to send it to them and they have to approve, blah, 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 blah. Right. So Timu reached out to me to do a video for them, which is this app, the shopping app, whatever. And I was like, okay, fine. Here's what I'm going to start telling people. I will do a video for you for $1,500 for 15 minutes and $3,000 for 30 minutes. And then I'm like, it gets me off the hook. And if they're crazy enough to want to pay me that, I'll figure it out. So they came back and were like, no, we're not giving you $1,500 for 15 minutes. Fine. I don't want to do it because I really just don't want to have a deadline but maybe they'll stop me sending me messages now. It's just not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me for somebody to, like, some companies, they just want to send you a product and are like, promote our stuff. And it's like, no, I don't want to. Anyway, off topic, of course. Okay, sounds truthful. Thank you. So Ritzy and Rare says, when someone asks you to do something, a good response is, that doesn't work for me. Yeah, take the good, leave the rest. I'm not cool enough for promoting listings. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how the eBay thing is tonight. I can't imagine. I don't know. Maybe it'll be more fun than I think. Oh yeah, my sister is a natural comic, and this is what I tell her. It's like, I'm really looking forward to seeing her blossom on camera because she gets well, when we do videos together, when we've done I have a whole playlist of just me and my sister, if you are interested in going to check that out. But sometimes she gets very serious too. Like, and so I really want to get her where she's comfortable. I've been bugging her forever to create her own channel, just to put it whatever she wants. I mean, she does all this amazing stuff. But I really do. I want her to get comfortable. Let's see. Oh, Thelma, you started the podcast this year. I'm going to have to pick your brain and where is it? Is it on your YouTube? Where is it? I want to go listen to it. Check, Allison, check to make, okay. Yeah, hello, Lily. Blah, blah, blah. You may need to, okay. They're talking to somebody else in there. Oh, Colorado looks good. Thank you. It's so different here. Duh. I'm constantly dry and my mouth is dry all the time. And I'm drinking electrolytes and lots of water. And then I got this weird sunburn. I don't know if I can show you. It's like, right. Can I show you? There. Weird, right? I took the kids to the Renaissance Festival and we put sunscreen on and I was wearing this dress thing, but I clearly missed a spot. and it's like right there. So I have this one spot that's horribly burned. Um, and they say because like we're so much higher up the altitude. Oh my gosh. So I have like slathered myself with sunscreen today. It's so weird. Um, it's not weird. It's just not what I'm used to. And I'm glad to not be in Texas right now with all the crazy heat. So that's, pardon me. Okay, what else? Timeless. I'm meeting with Johnny from Cajun Roots next week. He's coming to Chicago. Okay. Yeah, I had a really good time meeting you too, Thelma. Absolutely. Um, I feel like I maybe should have gotten together with you one-on-one. I feel like it's better that way sometimes because especially when you're meeting with a lot of other YouTubers, not YouTubers, well, sometimes, then they're big personalities. Chris Dupree, who's the bona fide hustler, and Steve Rakin. And they had the green, I don't think the green room is even a thing anymore. I don't even know. But they used to have these hangouts every summer. And there's a lot of big personalities that come into play when you're meeting with big groups of people. And everybody, not everybody, but some people seem to have like an agenda, or they're, I don't know, it's just so weird. And I think that maybe, okay, here's a personal thing. I think that maybe, not that he doesn't like me, but I find humor when people take themselves too seriously. And so sometimes I can't help but laugh. And I think behind this, when I'm watching it and laughing, like when people take themselves so seriously, they don't see me laughing. But when it's like in real life, when somebody's doing something that's like, I don't know how to put it, but and maybe that didn't come across so well. But it's true. If I'm doing something ridiculous, laugh at me. I'll laugh at myself. Hell, but that somebody can't see. Anyway, I won't name any names, but there's been a few characters, YouTube characters that I've met that I'm just like, are you for real right now? Okay. um, and I do laugh, and maybe it's not kind, but I can't help it. I don't know. Anyway, um, let's see. I just found out about. I always find out about. I think you can still register Rocky Mountain Values. Are you in Colorado Springs? I think you can still register. They sent me a link that I can share if you're on Instagram, message me if you're interested. Nellie says I love Temu. I've looked on there at a lot of stuff, but I haven't ordered anything yet. So maybe you think I should just go ahead and message back like, okay, I'll do the video for you. Oh, I have another thing. I'm gonna finish coming through the chat, but I think I can share this now. Um, I'm gonna be on a show, but not a show. Well, it is a show. It's on A&E. It has nothing to do with reselling or anything like that. It's a show called The Proof Is Out There, and I'm pretty sure they messaged me to sign the release. So it's a show all about aliens and like Bigfoot and like unexplained things like this. And they found my video that I did. It's on my homeschool honey channel that we had gone out to see the Marfa lights. And it's this place in Texas, these flats out in West Texas. And there are these mysterious lights that happen not every night, but fairly frequently, almost every night. And there have been a lot of people trying to explain it. And I'm trying to describe it, but supposedly they've been seeing these lights since before cars. Like Native Americans would talk about them, and but now a lot of people say, oh, it's just car lights reflecting off this and that. Anyway, the show found my footage on YouTube from my homeschool channel, and then asked me to be interviewed for the show. And then they were gonna use some of my footage from the video, which was really fun. This is what I say. I told my sister, like, just record everything and just stick it up there. You just never know, right? Just put a camera pointed at your bees and record your bees and stick the video up there just for fun. So yeah, that episode's supposed to be coming out. They just emailed me to sign the release and all this other stuff. So, and I think I did the recording for it. It's been like 2 years ago or a year and a half. It's been a while. So that'll be fun. And I did say, "Are you gonna make me look like a freak?" Because they always like edit things to make the person look like this, like, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna use the part where they interview me or just my footage. Who knows? We'll find out. Um, Promos are pressure unless they offer money. Yeah, definitely. Oh, it jumped. Da 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 da. How is Colorado? Colorado's good so far. We are actually still unpacking, so and trying to get everybody trying to break out every day and go do something. Yesterday, I don't know. Okay, here's the deal. We were really kind of worried because we're from Texas and lots of Mexican food. And like my kids have grown up with Mexican bakeries and taquerias and things like this, right? So we were a little bit nervous about that coming here, not having that kind of like comfort food because, and then there was like this Mexican meat market. I know, how do you, I'm going to say it wrong. Carnicerita. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. I'm not, but anyway, the place where you go, and then there's this guy that owned the meat market, and he had this big, just like not freezer, but refrigerated thing with all the meats and like all the marinated fajita, all the different fajita meats that were marinated and stuff like this. And so we would go there and get the fajita rojos, anyway, the red fajita meat, and go home and cook it. And it was so delicious and make tacos and all this. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. But we haven't found that here, unfortunately. But what they do have here is a bazillion like French patisserie bakeries. We're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. So I do still need to find a nice place to get meat. Don't get dirty. You know your mind went there. You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. Let's see. Oh yeah. I want to see or hear your podcast. I want to see it. What's it about? Is it about thrifting? Is it about other stuff? Is it about whatever? My sister's coming on Friday. So she and my nephew are coming here to Colorado. This has been really a godsend for me too. Is that I already have lots of people scheduling to come to visit. So my sister and my nephew are coming Friday. They're going to be here for 2 weeks. Hopefully we'll get to record our first podcast at that point. And then the end of and then the kids' dad's coming at the end of July, August. My brothers, I think, is supposed to come. September, my parents are going to come, and I have a cousin named Lainey who is going to come September. I can't remember if somebody's coming in October or not. So I'm just like, you'll have to come visit me. Okay, thrifting prices are actually pretty good. I got a quilt in Colorado Springs for $35, like a really nice one. And we went to Goodwill last night. We didn't find a whole lot at the one near us, but I am optimistic. We went to a few in Colorado Springs. My mouth is so dry. And and we saw some really good stuff. But at the time we were flying, so we couldn't bring it back. I have to tell you, just between you and me, I feel really good about this. I'm so glad that I came on because I've kind of not, come to talk to you, and I'm really glad that I did. And I hope that you're glad that I did too. But I feel like I feel like I've needed to come and talk to you for a little while. My body will adjust in about 6 months. The dryness. And we did get some of those like oxygen things because it's getting better because of the altitude. We can get out of breath more easily. And then we are taking my sister and nephew to Pikes Peak next week. So we got some, because we went to Pikes Peak last summer and I was like, I didn't get altitude sickness, but I was pretty close. I was struggling. So let's see. Ginger Maven lives there. They might be there. Okay, I think so. They're big personalities are part of it. True. Oh, hey, Lasagna's couture. I don't have my cheaters on, so I can't read the tiny words. So if I said it wrong, when people are so serious, I can't handle people act fake because I can't read. I tell you what. Okay, I'll tell you a story. I won't tell you who it is, but I promise you know who it is. That's why I won't mention any names. So at one of the events, it drove me bonkers. There was a YouTuber girl that was there. And I was talking to a couple guys, we're just talking, right? And she comes like running over, like all excited, and was like, "Oh my God, oh my God. So these people over there, they know who I am." And I like, so it's so weird. This is probably ugly of me. I was like trying not to laugh. And she goes like, "You probably know who I am too, don't you?" I'm like, "I do. Yeah, I know who you are." And then she just like bounced away to the next group and was like, "Oh my God, like everybody here knows me. Everybody knows me here. It's crazy." Okay, that might have been ugly of me, but it was just like I could not keep a straight face. I'm just like, "Are you kidding me? Who cares? You're a lady that sells used stuff online, just like everybody else here." Okay, maybe that was me and me, but whatever. Just don't take yourself so seriously. Whatever. All right, that might have been ugly, but that was my acting for today. Um, I'm gonna lose some. I'm gonna get some hate for that, I'm sure. But she did. She was talking just like that too. So, oh my God. Uh, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I didn't mention names though, but if you can guess who it is, you get a gold star. Um, I'm in Pueblo. I can't wait to go check out some more of the different areas. We've been to Boulder a couple times. We've been down to Colorado Springs. We're trying to find like a good central location because we're renting right now. We're renting the house back in Texas, or it's up for rent, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll maybe buy something here. Um, yeah, finding quality items, thrifting. I found a really cute side table this weekend for $10. I'm a paranormal investigator. How fun is that? Now you need to have a podcast. That'd be cool. Oh, we're gonna go. My sister was looking up some like most haunted places in Denver, in Colorado, Denver area. And when we had gone to New Orleans, I guess it was last summer, Juan and I and a couple of kids went, and we went on a haunted tour, and they had like dowsing rods where they're like the rods that you. So I ordered some dowsing rods for us to go to some of these places that my sister found. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's see, paranormal things. You heard of the Marfa Lights? We've been a few times. It's pretty cool. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Lunchtime jewelry with Emily from, oh, I'm going to say that wrong. Because of you, off and on, I started my channel. I thought I mentioned, oh, I'm so glad. I appreciate, I'm glad to hear it. I wish everybody did, honestly, because I think you just never know where it's going to take you, and you learn so much about yourself. I mean, if you look back at some of my beginner videos, I'm so timid on camera. And you eventually you just get over it, and you're just excited to be talking to people about things that you're excited about. Um, let's see. Make sure you change the friend. Oh yeah, it still says round round. I do need to change that. I did put a forward address in, and I signed up to get a PO box here, but I couldn't yet because I haven't switched. I don't have an ID yet. I need to go get my driver's license and all that stuff done here. The best Mexican food is in California, you say? Well, that's debatable. Have you been to San Antonio? They're so good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, do you wake up every morning and sing Mountain Town from South Park? I don't, but you know what? Speaking of, Johnny, Casa Bonita is about to reopen, and I'm so excited. If you haven't seen the Casa Bonita, dun, 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 dun. Anyway, so Casa Bonita episode on South Park. Very excited. Is that the same? That's the Mountain Town song. Okay. He sent me. See, Kimberly, I knew you were going to go there. A lot of Mexican meat markets near the Denver, near Thornton. Okay. Because I did. Oh, there was one of my kids likes doing airsoft, and so we went to an airsoft place up on the north side of Denver. Not in Brighton, maybe. I don't know. And I noticed that it seemed more like Pasadena. And Thelma knows what I'm talking about. It seemed more Pasadena-y over there. So I was like, I bet we're going to find the good food over here. This is where we need to come get the good food. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you're in Denver or the Springs. There's one of the stores on Academy. I'll have to look it up. Ooh, it jumped. I'm trying to go through the chat real quick because I know my kids are like, let's go eat, Mom. Da, 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 da. What's your most memorable thrift store find? I don't know, honestly. Uh, hmm. I really like the jewelry jars. I mean, there were a few that I found some really good pieces in. So lately, it's the quilt that I got that's so beautiful. I moved to Idaho 2 years ago. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I did too, Hildy. I hear little feet. Here they come. Likewise. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad. You're at the altitude is a struggle. I hear you. Are you good? They're listening to Harry Potter on Audible, so I can hear Harry Potter coming. um, I thought you were talking about it. Well, there is a guy too. the At that particular hangout, there were a lot of big personalities, and that was one of them that just stood out at that particular. Yeah. Um, okay. Now you're wondering who it is. I'll tell you. I'll tell you privately, Thelma. um, can you recommend free platforms to sell jewelry? I'm guessing Facebook Marketplace. You could probably sell locally free. I don't know because most places are going to have a fee. Yeah, that I can think of, like a Valley Girl. Yeah, go to Estes Park. Oh, the Shining Hotel. That's one of the places that she was talking about going to check out. There's that. There's a park. There's a couple other buildings that she wanted to go to, and then we're going to go see her aunt in Fort Collins. So, yeah, I don't know. We got some fun stuff planned. We're going to go to Malwolf. We're going to go to Pikes Peak. I think we're going to go to Winter Park because Breckenridge, their Alpine Slide is closed for the season. Or it was when I looked it up. So I really want to take them to go do the Alpine Slide, which is like the luge thing. If you look on my homeschool channel, I took a video. I was wearing my GoPro going down the Alpine Slide. It was so cool and beautiful. You have some dowsing rods. Let's see, the Stanley Hotel. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. Paranormal stuff. I hear that a lot of jewelry people say that too. Okay, I'm not a YouTuber, but I'm a whatnotter. Yeah. San Diego has a good Mexican food, like Spring Branch. Yeah, exactly. Um, we had Mexican food in New Mexico in Santa Fe. They like what were the peppers that they used a lot? It was pretty good, but it's not the same. It's different. Like it's not Tex. There's like a Chewy's here. So if I really want some Tex-Mex, but I mean, sometimes you just need the Mex-Mex. Like if you're like used to that and you really like, there's taco places here, like taco places. But if you haven't had like taqueria tacos or like a taco truck on the side of the road that you're like, maybe shouldn't go to, but they have the best tacos. Okay. Oh, you saw a ghost. Okay. Lasagna's Couture says yes. Go to Estes Park and there's a hotel. They shot The Shining in from the, yeah, it's gorgeous. You can still stay there, and it's awesome. Went with my ex and it saw a ghost. Hatch Chili's, that's the one. Oh, that'll be so cool. To go there. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Okay, Cripple Creek is a fun day trip. I'll have to check that out. All right, you guys, I'm so glad I did come on and talk to you for a little bit today, and I will. Gotta go money too. Okay, yes, I'll keep you posted on what's going on, and I will. Yeah, if you're going to be there tonight at the Colorado Springs thing, I know some people are here in Colorado are going to be there. I'm looking forward to meeting you, and I'm also very hesitant. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll keep you posted. Hopefully I won't wait so long before I come on again and share what's going on and how I'm retooling the biz. So see you later. Thanks for hanging out, truly. Bye.